Most of you probably know that this leash is going to get wrapped around the block, and then she's short and can't get to her water dish. And hey everyone, Dave from Repairs Rule. So we've had lots of dogs over the years. We had to put our last one down like 4 years ago or so, and we've been without a dog. Everyone said, you need a dog, get a pup. It'll be fun, they said. Well, we got a pup, and all those issues that come along with a new puppy we've had. So, one of them I'm going to take care of today. I found something that's really cool, and I think you're going to enjoy. So, let's get to it. So, for a tie out, what we've been using, our new pup loves apples, and we've been using the apple tree to shade her, and we staked her out and so on, digging holes, so we need to move her around. Well, to do that temporarily, what I did is I just hooked her leash to a concrete block and move her around in the shade. Well, that works for a while, and as most of you probably know, that this leash is going to get wrapped around the block, and then she's short and can't get to her water dish and so on. So in the past, we've used those stakes that screw into the ground. Those things that we've had in the past, had them, several of them. They seem to be flimsy, they don't hold up, and so on. But I did find something that's really cool. Check this out. So I found this company called Royal Paul, and they make a really nice heavy duty um, tie down stake. And I'm going to pull it out of the package and show you it's much sturdier than most. So let me just pop it out of its bag here, and you'll see that this has a really sturdy, heavy duty auger built onto it, and a ring here at the base. Um, but they also, with this, they send with it the tool to crank it into the ground. I really like the build of this, and they also, in this package, they send even a brush to clean this thing up when you're going to put it back away in its case. So I thought it was really cool. We're going to sync it, and I'm going to redesign a little bit of how I'm going to connect her leash to this. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to redo this whole leash setup here, this whole tie out. So let's just cut this off, toss that aside. We want that stake to go in that same area. Get that out of the way. Okay, so the first attempt was a fail. We have shale here. It went down, hit a piece of shale solid, and just stopped. So we're going to try it again here. We've had dry conditions, so I wet this first. We're going to give it a whirl. If this doesn't work, I brought out a little cheater bar, a little bit longer, to see if that will help us get it in. So we're going to try again. Okay, so we're all the way in. Even though they painted it black to make sure I don't make a mistake with my zero turn, um, I'm going to bring out red paint later and paint the whole head of this red. Okay, so all we're going to do here is we're going to melt the ends of our new leash we're going to use, um, and seal this off so they don't unravel. Watch, those are hot. You don't want to get burnt. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to tie a handle in this end, but before we do that, we want to slide and snap onto it. And this is our pup's Lucy, and she actually has her own channel, guys, called Pup Lucy. But anyway, she's not big. She's a Brittany, a liver and white Brittany. So I have the handle that we can use this as a leash when we want to do that. And then on the other end, we're going to take the other snap. And again, no special knot here. I'm going to put a little knot on the end of it first. like that. And then we're just going to make a regular slip knot like that. And that should hold her with no problem. So we'll go put this on and bring Lucy out and see what she thinks. Okay, so we're snapped on. Time to go get the pup. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Well, I think it's going to work out just fine. She's a Brit, but she's pretty ornery, and she tugs and she bites on the leash and everything else. But I think that stake's going to hold her with no problem. So as I mentioned, it's Royal Paw. We've got links in the description below. If you like this kind of video, guys, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.